All right, what is up, everyone? So we are live here on YouTube on this Sunday night. I have a live stream for you guys. We're just gonna go over, let me get the pop-up chat here. We're gonna go over dividends that I received for this last week. We're gonna go over what to expect for this week. And if any of you want to go over a certain stock, ETF, we'll go over that, or any comments or questions you guys may have. So I'm gonna wait a bit to see if anybody joins the live. What is up, Faoud? Faoud is in the live chat. Appreciate you for tuning in, Faoud. We'll wait to see if anybody else joins the live. So obviously anything I go over in the live stream is not financial advice. Always make sure you do your own research before you invest into any stock or crypto. So yeah, I haven't done a live stream in a couple of days. Been pretty busy with just, stuff I got to take care of pretty much. Jay Joseph is in the live chat. Appreciate you, Jay, for tuning in on this Sunday. Hope you guys are all doing good. So let's begin the stream here. My portfolio is currently at $65,970.34. I guess the market right now, we can actually check how the market is looking. At least the futures. So it says here, stock futures tick higher in back-to-back winning weeks. So it looks like the Dow is looking pretty good. The Dow Jones up 0.09%, S&P 500 futures, NASDAQ 100 futures were up 0.11% and 0.18% respectively. So both of those are looking good. NASDAQ 100 futures, S&P 500 futures. So that's good news for the market. Maybe we'll see what tomorrow looks like, but obviously things could change for Monday. On the bright side of the news, it says here, peace can look different to Trump and Putin and Zelensky. Hopefully they do come to an agreement here, and all this nonsense with, war with Ukraine and Russia, all of that stuff could, hopefully they could come to a peace for all of that nonsense. But anyways, AI American, appreciate you for tuning in, brother. Anyways, so for this week, if any of you missed Friday's video, I wasn't able to make a video yesterday. I went over my dividends for this past week, and I can show you guys here again in my history. I think I made over $700 in dividends for this past week, so that was pretty nice to see. Over $700. So this week we're focusing on dividends from the 18th all the way to the 22nd. All right, so it's a new week starting tomorrow. Obviously, I'm taking advantage if there are pullbacks of any of my positions and dollar cost averaging my way into buying more shares. So we did get, you guys can see here tomorrow, I'm already going to get paid $76.31 from MAGY. This is the round-hilled Magnificent 7 cover call ETF. 202 shares, they paid 37 cents. I'm getting $76. So that's good to see. Just to start off the week, on Friday, if you guys didn't watch Friday's video, I got paid from Chippy, $36.97. Yield Max NVDA, which is NVIDIA, $309.83. Y Max, $140.22. Realty Income paid me $19.75. Main Street Capital, $1.55. EPR Properties with $1.07. Stag, 31 cents. SL Green Realty, 10 cents. And then on Thursday, I got paid from Curve, AMZP, $5.85. Microsoft from Curve, $10.25. And then again, Thursday as well, I got paid from YBTC from Roundhill, the Bitcoin covered call strategy, $21.73. Agree Realty, 35 cents. Then we had NBII on Wednesday, $22.66 from Rec Shares. Whitestone REIT was Tuesday, 17 cents. NVDW, $77.62. And then Monday of last week, we made $74.33 from MagY. So I added all of these up in the video. If you guys missed it on Friday, it was over $700. So for this week, so not a bad week in payments from my stocks and ETFs. So that was great to see. That gets reinvested. Some of that pays the margin down. I take some out for taxes, all that stuff. Also, I wanted to go over. Well, let me just show you where the margin is at right now for me. You can see my margin status is still low risk. And you guys can see my margin buffer is now 58.92%. Now, I'm going to show you guys why that is. I have a margin total now of $93,204. And that's going to keep going up because I'm getting dividends every single week. So the margin goes up for me to borrow. I could borrow more money. I've used $37,000. If I'm using it strategically, then I should not get a margin call in a down market. So I want to go over margin maintenance with you guys real quick, because they did change the margin maintenance on some of the Yield Max ETFs. So let me see if I can show that here. Let me see. So here's my bill. So I got to pay $35.27. That's going to be on the 11th of September. But that's going to keep on getting added up. I'm getting charged from maintenance, margin, $5.85 a day. So it's probably going to be a little more in September when I get charged the interest. But either way, the dividends pay that back. So I'm not worried about paying the daily interest at all. I want to go over the margin maintenance. Let me see if I can show you guys that, because that is new. I saw that in on Friday. Actually, I saw that a lot of the Yield Max ETF maintenance went down. So let me just go to MSTY to show you guys what I'm talking about. So MSTY, the maintenance I had for this position used to be 70%. So now that has gone down to 35%. So that helped my margin buffer increase to 58%. So basically that means a lot of my margin money isn't going to be used up for MSTY. So obviously they only give you like a limited amount of buying power to use for MSTY when you're using margin, because obviously it's borrowed money. They want to get their money back. And if you're putting the margin money into high maintenance names, then you're not going to have a lot of buying power, which you guys can see here. I have 55K to buy a MSTY if I wanted to. But this position hasn't been doing great at all now. That's $17. I'm down 36%, down over $3,000. The good news about this position, MSTY, at least for me it is, a lot of the money I invested into MSTY, I got my money back already. So everything that is being paid from MSTY from here on out is basically house money for my portfolio. So if they pay me $300 this month or $400 next month, that's all house money that I'm receiving now from MSTY because I already got back my initial investment. So that's the great thing about these yield max ETFs. If you look at it that way, you put $1,000 maybe into Misty or Coney. Over time, you get your $1,000 back. After you get your $1,000 back, any money that they pay you from there on out is all house money. So it's more money you're making, more income you're making every single month once you get your initial investment back. Now, if you do get some capital appreciation from some of these ETFs, then that's pretty much a bonus because these aren't really meant for growth. These are meant for income only. It even says it in the name that it's an option income ETF. So you only want these for income, and that is it. So that's good to see. Yes, I believe Faoud said that MSTY will pay again this month. So MSTY is paying twice in September. So that's awesome. Might not be as high though because that stock price at 17 is not looking good. Obviously, if the stock price keeps going down, then that means lower payments in the distributions. But we'll wait and see what happens. But again, just wanted to share that some of the maintenance has gone down on some of these yield max positions. Tesla went down to 25%. This used to be 40% for Tesla, so that's good. We're at 25% now with Tesla. Again, this is good if you're using margin. If you're not using margin, then it really doesn't affect you. So, this week. Now, let's go over this week what to expect with my portfolio. So, MAGY, if you guys saw when I was sharing my dividends, I'm getting paid from MAGY tomorrow. So MAGY is my Monday position. It's at $57. It's been doing pretty good ever since I got into MAGY. Really no complaints. A nice stable payment every single Monday. We get a little bit of that capital appreciation. Usually if it goes below my average cost, I buy more. I'm up 16%. I'm getting like almost $75 a week from MAGY. So if we do the math, right? Let me pull out the calculator. If I got paid $75 every single week, and since there are 4 weeks in a month, that's literally $300 I'm making just from MAGY alone every single week. Obviously, that can fluctuate depending on what MAGY pays out. So if they're consistent with this 37 cents, which you guys can see here, amount per share, if they're consistent with that payment every single week, then yeah, I can make like $300 easily with MAGY or more every single month. So also, if I keep on increasing my share count, I can make a little bit more as well each and every single Monday because MAGY pays Monday. So we already know that I'm getting $76 tomorrow from MAGY. And then Tuesday, I got NVDW. So that is the Round Hill Nvidia weekly pay ETF. So this one pays me every Tuesday. Currently trading at $51. I'm up 3%. This one has been doing pretty good for me too. Again, that's because Nvidia, the stock, has been doing well. So NVDW, I'm up $154, up 3%, 83 shares. Margin maintenance is only 30%, so that's good. Faouz said let's go over the Tuesday distributions. We're going to go over that as well. So NVDW is my Tuesday pair. Let me go to the Round Hill X account so I could show, we could go over what they're paying. Right here on Round Hill Updates, you guys can check this out on their X account. This is the weekly pay ETF distributions. This was announced on the 15th. So this was on Friday they announced. So you guys can see I have NVDW. NVDW will be paying $1.08 per share. That is awesome. You got Palantir with $1.58. Robinhood, HOOW, paying $2.45. So that's a nice payment for Hood. And then you got Coin. This is the Coinbase, $1.07. You got AVGO. I believe that's Broadcom, $1.17. And you got AMD with $1.13. So those were the high payers this week for the Round Hill weekly payers. But I got NVDW, so $1.08, and I got 83 shares. So if we do the math, that is $89.64. So that's going to be my payment for Tuesday, $89.64. A little bit more maybe because of the fractional shares, but that's a nice payer for Tuesday. NVDW. Whoever has that Hood one, the Robinhood weekly pay from Round Hill, that's a nice payment of over $2 that you're getting from this ETF, HOOW, $2.45. So that's pretty nice. Nice payer for the Robinhood one. So those are the Round Hill distributions for Tuesday. Let me go on the live chat. Let me just see if anybody has any other questions. This week is Group C, so Coney and others. Yes, for Yield Max, it's going to be Coney this week. We went over the Tuesday pairs. Will I add NFLW to your portfolio along with HOOW and PLTW? I have HOOW. So yeah, the Robinhood one looks pretty good. HOOW. I do believe in Robinhood in the long term, so eventually I might get into this position. Right, I don't know about right now. It's pretty high at 73, but maybe if we get a pullback on this, I'll probably get in there. But not right now. I'm trying to build up NVDW for the time being, so I will have this position in my watch list from Round Hill. Okay, so that was for Tuesday. Wednesday, I have obviously NVII. So NVII is Direct Shares Nvidia Growth and Income ETF. This one pays me every Wednesday. I got 110 shares, up 5%, up $192. So maintenance is 35%. This one has been doing pretty good for me as well. You get capital appreciation along with growth along with income each and every single week. So that's something I like about this. And I believe in NVIDIA for the long term. So that's why I have the NVIDIA one. I don't think this one has been announced yet, so I can't go over that with you guys. So maybe tomorrow or Tuesday they'll announce it. And then for yield max, well, we got to go over Thursday pairs. Thursday this week, we got AAPY and Goop. So AAPY is the Apple. This one made a comeback for me. If you guys have been following my videos, this one AAPY from Curve has been down ever since. I just felt like I kept buying below my average cost. It wasn't really moving until recently. I looked at this the other day. My average cost was $22.94. It's now trading at $23. So I finally made some total return in this. I'm up $60, up 1%. So hopefully it's a nice pair for this upcoming week. This is my Thursday pair along with my Goop. That one tracks. That's the other Curve ETF. And that one tracks Google. So that is this position right here. The Curve Google ETF. This one has been doing pretty good as well. Up 18%, up 247. And I got 53 shares. So these two pay me on Thursday, the Curve ETFs. And we also have, well, at least I also have, YBTC. So that is the Round Hill Bitcoin cover call strategy. That also pays Thursday right here. So this tracks Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does well, this ETF will do well. I'm up 2%, up $61. I got 63 shares, some fractional shares in there. So this one will do well if Bitcoin does well. If it does terrible, this one will probably do terrible as well. So keep that in mind if you get into YBTC. But it does pay every week on Thursday. All right. So those are my three positions for Thursday. And then Friday, we got Yield Max. I got Coney. This one really hasn't done much besides just pay me every month. I'm down 53% right here. Down over $4,000 in Coney. 489 shares. Average cost is $15.95. So again, I haven't really been buying any more Coney, just been collecting the income every month. And that's basically it. But this one pays me every this Friday, once a month. And then obviously we got Chippy and YMAX paying me this Friday as well. So I don't know what those are going to pay until Wednesday. So that's pretty much it. So we got the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday pairs. I got Chippy here. You guys can see 91 shares. YMAX $1,270. Now, what do I invest into besides dividend stocks, ETFs? Honestly, just the VOO. A lot of that money that I get from dividends, I put it into the VOO. I mean, you can't go wrong with the S&P 500, the Vanguard ETF. It holds the top 500 companies in one single ETF. This is a long-term position. You got to wait at least 5-10 years or even more. And you're going to see the growth in this. I mean, max past 5 years, the VOO has been up 90%. Max all time up 478%. Past 3 months, the VOO has been up 9%. So you can't go wrong with this long-term hold position here. Throw the income into this if you want something to grow with your money. If you just want income, then again, you could just get into income ETFs like Yield Max, Round Hill, Defiance, Rec Shares, whatever you guys want. But I have a little bit of everything in here. I got dividends mainly, but the VOO is my long-term growth ETF. So yeah, guys, that's where my portfolio is currently. I haven't really sold anything. Just been buying what I can here and there. And yeah, I think that's about it for what we can expect for this week. So it looks like Roundhill, you guys can see Roundhill on their X account. It says here, here's a look at the week ahead for Roundhill ETF distribution. So Monday, they announce a week. I don't like a week. It's just I feel like it's a savings account kind of a fund. If you guys want to look into week, really has no movement. It's like a bond. A Tuesday, you got YBTC, YE. Wednesday, XDTE, QDTE. Thursday, they announce MAGY. And Friday, they announce the weekly pairs. So that's where that's at. And yeah, guys, I don't know if any of you guys have any questions. Let me check the comments. Robinhood has an event in September by Faoud. Faoud says, yes, that is true. I did see that earlier as well. I believe it's September 9th. I don't know where that is here on the desktop. I know they have an event. He is correct about that. Let me see here in rewards, maybe. If any of you want to sign up for Robinhood, use my link. You guys get a free stock. So I also get a free stock. But yeah, if any of you are interested, definitely use my link. Appreciate it if you do sign up. Yeah, but Faoud is right. There is an event coming for Robinhood September 9th. So keep an eye out for that. What else do we got? AI American, Coney is dead to me, pretty much. Coney hasn't done anything besides just pay you. I'm just holding Coney pretty much for the income Faoud, nothing else. Options, I've been learning about options, cash secured puts, selling covered calls, learning about it. Might get my feet wet eventually. You would quit your job and stick to YouTube and dividends. That's the goal, man. If I could do that, do YouTube and dividends, that'd be awesome, man. Now that is my dream to eventually leave my 9 to 5 and continue to invest in dividend stocks, growth stocks. I would love to do podcasting, share my journey with you guys here. So yeah, let's keep on growing the channel. That's the goal as well. You guys can check me out on TikTok as well. You guys got Instagram, X. I got an X account. Not really too big in X, but I do have an account here with X. I only got 38 followers. Rarely use it, but I do post my dividends that I get paid here and there. So if you guys do have X, definitely check me out at Johnny A. You can follow me on there. And yeah, guys, if you guys have any other questions, any comments, any stocks you want to go over, let me know in the live chat. But that's pretty much the breakdown for this week. We're going to see how the market does. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully we continue hitting all-time highs. Maybe we see a pullback. What do you guys think? Obviously, I don't know if the Trump news is going to fluctuate the market starting tomorrow. So let's see here. Let's hear two big things we're watching in the stock market this week. I don't know if I can read this article. Yeah, I can't. Let's see what to expect this week in the market. Maybe I could look something up. Week in the stock market. Maybe we could search this. All right, so let's see here. Navigating the stock market this week. Fed policy and interest rate uncertainty. We got mixed economic data, recent inflation data, higher than expected. It says here Jackson Hole Symposium. The week culminates with the annual Federal Reserve's Jackson Hole with Fed Chair Jerome Powell's speech on August 22nd, eagerly anticipated for clues about the future direction of interest rates. market sentiment and rate cut expectations, geopolitical events and trade tensions, U.S. and Ukraine meeting. So a meeting with Trump and Zelensky will be closely watched for potential market volatility. So that can impact the market this week. Tariff policies. We got Middle East tensions, Q2 earnings, season winding down, strong earnings growth, retail sector focus, major retailers, earning reports from Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, technical indicators, mixed technicals, market breadth, mega cap outperformance. Other factors, strong physical flows, robust government spending, and strong physical flows are providing liquidity and support for risk assets. Inflation concern. Despite some positive signs, inflation remains a key concern for the Fed and investors, with potential tariff impacts adding complexity. I guess I don't know how you say that. So anyways, at least AI is saying it's going to be heightened volatility and a tug of war between optimistic factors, strong earnings, potential Fed rate cuts, trade deals, inflation concerns, geopolitical risk, tariff impacts. So maybe a volatile week with all this news. Let me go back to the live. What benefits do you get from Robinhood Gold? Is it worth it if I'm not investing a large amount of money? So Jaden, that's a question from Jaden. What benefits do you get from Robinhood Gold? Okay, so let me show you what you get for Robinhood Gold. So so this is something you also get. So Robinhood, they're having a hood month. So I believe September 9th, they're going to announce some things that Robinhood Gold members could get. So we got to wait for that day, which is September 9th. So you do get a 4% APY with Robinhood Gold. You get an IRA match. I think it's like 3% or whatever you put in. You get a 1% deposit boost. And you get the 1K margin interest if you're a Robinhood Gold member. Again, you get that 4% APY. You get the gold card. You're allowed to get the Robinhood Gold credit card, and you get 3% cash back. You get the 3% in the IRA. Management fee savings. You pay 0 fees on every dollar over 100K. 0.25 cents off futures. You get bigger instant deposits. Deposit 5K or up to 3 times your portfolio value. You get professional research and real-time market data for Robinhood Gold. I think it's worth it in my opinion. I even remember last year they gave out free crypto. It was like Doge. They gave out Bitcoin last year if you're a Robinhood Gold member. I think it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth the fee every single month. So that's just my opinion, of course, Jaden. Reno, how much monthly income does your portfolio bring in, and are you confident that these ETFs can hold you for retirement? So right now, this is from Reno. How much monthly income does your portfolio bring in? So right now, I'm around $3,000, $3,100 to $3,200. Last month, I made around $3,200. Obviously, every single month, I'm trying to break that. But again, with these ETFs, payments can fluctuate. So I got to have this portfolio to a point where it's making me at least maybe $10,000 a month. So I could pretty much live off a half of that, because $5,000 a month is something that I don't even make in my full-time job a month. So if this portfolio could generate me 10,000 where I can reinvest 5 and keep 5 for myself to pay bills or whatever, then I should be pretty much okay. If I can make even more, maybe 12,000 a month, 15,000 a month, even better. Obviously, the more, the better. Obviously, I wouldn't need my W-2 as much anymore. I won't have to rely on my W-2 because the dividend income would be pretty much paying for everything. And can it maintain? It's going to fluctuate, honestly. Right now, it's going to fluctuate every single month because, again, if we have a down market, these ETFs, these dividend-paying ETFs could pay lower distributions. But again, you're still getting income, which is the most important thing. So that's the way I see it. Can it hold me for retirement? It still remains to be seen. But obviously, a lot of these ETFs are pretty new. We don't have too much information on them yet. I think YieldMax has been out for like a year and a half now, so we kind of know how YieldMax can play. So depends. Obviously, I don't need a lot of money to live off every single month. Obviously, I would love more, but again, my bills aren't too high. I budget pretty much every single month. And I try to live pretty frugal. So, I usually try to buy more assets to just generate me more income because I'd rather have assets making me money instead of working forever, pretty much. So that's the way I see it. Obviously, everyone has different opinions. But right now, I feel like it's still too early to be seen with these ETFs. But at least 10,000, 12,000 would be great for me. Right now, I'm around 3. So we still got a ways to go. AI American can't find you on X. I am Johnny A 1014 on X. Johnny A 1014. If you want to find me on X. Faoud says Robinhood will have their bank app along with a bank account being announced on September. That's pretty awesome. So Jaden, if you see that comment from Faoud, that's great. I mean, like, they keep on trying to bring more people to their brokerage, and I think it's worth it, man. I mean, they give you for the $5, I think it's $5 a month, or you get the yearly, which is like $50 a year or something like that. Then it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. AI American, make 30K to go, bro. Oh my god, yeah, 30K. Forget about it. Forget about it. I'll be happy. I'll be jumping up and down 30K a month. Johnny, you don't make 5,000 a month for your day job. Yeah, man, I don't make a lot currently on my W-2. So that's why I'm doing the whole dividend investing, because I do need something else generating me income on the side. So this helps a lot with the dividend investing. It definitely helps. Yeah, AI American, appreciate you for the follow. And yeah, if anybody has more questions, anything you want to go over, anything you want to ask, definitely put it in the live chat. We'll go over it. I don't think there really is anything to announce. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything else, at least right now. So you guys can see, I get like updates on X all the time. There are people making money out there. You got people making 15,000. Whoever this is, Divi Queen, she's making 15K a month, 189,000 a year. So that's awesome. Yeah. Look at this. You got people making 39K a month. It's insane. So yeah, let me check the live chat. Dregs Gaming, I followed you on Twitter. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you for following me. So I'm assuming this is you, Low Country Scanner. I don't know. But if that's you, Dregs Dre's Gaming, if that's you, thank you. You will quit your job next December, bro. I'm telling you. We'll see, but I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. So yeah, guys, any other comments, questions, let me know. If not, then we're probably gonna end the live stream here for Sunday. It's already 10:30. I actually do gotta get some rest because tomorrow is back to work. We got another day in the stock market. Let's see how the market reacts. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. So as always, appreciate all of you for tuning in on the live stream. I appreciate each and every single one of you supporting, whether it's just watching the live streams, watching my videos, likes, comments, or if you donate to the channel, whatever. I mean, like, even just coming onto the live chat, typing and asking questions, giving me your opinions. I love all of that, man. It's great to connect with you guys. Obviously, I want to keep on growing the YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you are new, if you guys have any friends that want to just learn dividend investing, share it in my channel, and let's keep on growing. So appreciate all of you. As always, God bless. Hope you guys have a good night. Have an awesome week. And yeah, I will try to do the live streams more often. So definitely tune out for that, and tune out for and check out my videos as well. Leave them a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm. So have a good night, all of you guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.